here we have it. We start our beautiful channel, our beautiful day making the world's most expensive sandwich. I started Mr. Z Luxury Sandwiches during lockdown. So, you know, the main concept is simple. We take the best ingredients in the world, we put them together, and we realize a sandwich with them. Let me think, we're gonna start with our Poseidon, our beautiful croissant, you know, to go step by step. We have excellent croissant from Hedon, a bakery in London, fantastic place. It's important as a chef to work with very, very, very good knives. You know, we're gonna start by slicing our croissant in half and bake it in the oven, 180 degrees for roughly 5 minutes to make it extra crispy. I'm lucky to say that I live in Chelsea. I wanted to live as central as possible. We have access over here to all incredible sort of, you know, supermarkets, deli. There is one called Natura, which is one of my favorites, and they provide me with a lot of very, very fresh vegetables. And the labneh they have over there is incredible. You know, to make fresh labneh you can, but it takes a couple of days, 3 days. And if you want to make it really, really well, you need to get an excellent sort of yogurt. Then we have salmon. So this company is called Smoking Brother. It's based around Cheltenham in the Cotswolds. They make incredible salmon. And they just delivered a beautiful belly loin for me. Beautiful, nice and thick. It's soft, it's smoky. Mind-blowing. So, then we have cucumber. We're gonna cut our cucumber in small slices. And we're gonna put these on the side. Now, let's check our croissant. We have our croissants out of the oven, really crispy, really fragrant. When you heat them up, you can see, you know, a little bit of the butter melting because, you know, croissants are made nearly 50% of butter. We're gonna do the following. We need a teaspoon labneh on the croissant, both sides, of course. It's important when you eat anything like a sandwich, you even have to get a little bit dirty with it. We put cucumbers, not too much. You don't want it to taste like a fucking cucumber sandwich. I'm gonna pick a few leaves. Always wash your lettuce. Nice. So, we're gonna take our beautiful salmon and go on top with it. Don't worry about the quantity of salmon. You know, you want people to have an actual full meal out of the salmon. It's very, very important. Then, exciting part, caviar. Why caviar? Because why not? What we want to do, roughly, we're gonna put around 30 grams of caviar in our beautiful sandwich. If you wonder where you can get these sandwiches from, every once in a while I open some slots on my brand. If you look, Mr. Z Luxury Sandwiches on Instagram, and every once in a while there are some slots that I open and I personally make all the sandwiches. So this is one of my favorites because it's really affordable and it's really good. We're gonna close our beautiful sandwich. Look at this, with the caviar coming down. Look at this, incredible. What I love though is when you cut it. Cut it through. Something incredible happens. You can see how all this salmon, caviar, croissant, the buttery flake. Oh. It's incredible. Every time is better than the other time. This will give me the energy to do the second sandwich. The Billionaire is gonna be incredible. Now we're gonna have the big boy, the world's most expensive sandwich, plus we have something else today, which is very, very special, just because it's in season. For my friend Simone, thank you so much. Beautiful white truffle from Alba. This, baby, it's incredible. First thing first, focaccia bread. Again, go slice it. And you pop it in the oven. 180 degrees for about 5 minutes. Then, cabbage. Gonna cut it in half. We're gonna take out the external leaves. What we're gonna do, We're gonna do some very thin slices. Put them in a bowl. What we're going to do is to marinate the Savoy cabbage with some apple cider vinegar. This one is called Willy's. A little bit of togarashi. Togarashi is a classic Japanese spice. Chili, pepper, ginger, sesame. It's fantastic. Maldon salt, classic salt flakes. We have some black pepper, some Sarawak. And this olive oil, which I received this morning, tenuta delle marmorelle, amazing stuff. And as you can see in here, we work with the best, otherwise what the fuck are we doing with our life? And we mix it up, and we leave it marinating until we're ready to assemble. Always, very important, everything you do in life, taste. Oh, perfection. Next, let's open this ricotta. Comes from Italy, super good. Put it in a container without the water. This is nice and drier. Then we go press it with our spoon, nice and soft. Look at this. Ooh. Now, how to clean a truffle? We get a beautiful Colgate toothbrush. Take a cloth. We damp our cloth in water. What we do with our cloth, we go and clean it. Same thing with mushrooms. Use a cloth to clean your mushrooms. And then a little bit with a toothbrush. And then we go back with our damp cloth and we get rid of all the dirt. All right, now the big boy, Wagyu. A5 from Kagoshima, south of Japan. Incredible. Many of you maybe haven't tried Wagyu in their life. I can say that Wagyu, it's a particular breed of cow which eats particular things and is treated in a particular way. The classic massaged cow, hand massaged. Rather than machine massaged, is hand massaged. Why is it expensive? Because there is a lot of care, a lot of cost into maintaining a cow like that for a lot of years. But first, nearly fucking forgot. Our beautiful ciabatta, place it here, nice and crispy. We need to go and cook our Wagyu. Let me show you how to do it. So, here we are, Wagyu A5, beautiful hot pan, Wagyu. No oil, no butter, no salt, no pepper. On the pan. Nice. What we want to do, sear it both sides. That's it, end of the story, super simple. Of course, I have to mention that this meat goes at 350 pounds a kilo. So it's not a very affordable piece of meat, but for special occasions, let's do it. As you can see, the fat of the Wagyu is melting and it's helping to sear our meat. So as soon as we lift it a little bit, you're able to see it's getting golden. That's the color we want. And we're gonna leave it like this, couple more minutes, like this, that's it. You can probably smell through the camera, you smell the Japanese people massaging the cow, and that's what you smell. You smell the culture, you smell the aroma, you smell the work of these people. Yeah, I think we're done. Beautiful. So here we are. We have our beautiful ciabatta bread. So, ricotta. Why the ricotta? It's light. Wagyu is a very, very fat meat, of course. So we want something to a little bit ease that. Beautiful nice handful of Savoy cabbage marinated in sashimi togarashi. Big boy time. The Wagyu was being rested. I'm gonna remove the eye of the Wagyu because it's pure fat and it's not gonna give a good, sandwich experience. Salt. I could do the Salt Bay, but Salt Bay puts a fucking, look at this, like a massive handful of salt on a bit. Everything's gonna be salty as fuck. We don't want that, please. Wagyu. This is 250 grams of Wagyu. Then, caviar, of course. People usually with caviar, they're like, oh, a little bit. We're not playing. White truffle. Again, Simone, thank you so much because it's been really kind. This shit goes at 5,000 pounds per kilo, minimum. These are 35 grams of white truffle. Make your calculations. So, white truffle, it's because it's not enough. You're gonna slice all of it. With white truffle, this is an exclusive. Nobody ever tasted a billionaire with white truffle. This is next level, guys. 35 grams of white truffle, 30 grams of caviar, 250 grams of Wagyu from Kagoshima on a fresh ciabatta bread. Let's slice it. Now, we're missing a little part, which is essential. You know, this is the sandwich. This is it. Amazing. But, you know, when you eat food, you have the flavor, you have the smell, but the eye is super important. If it looks ugly, it ruins the experience. That's why we're gonna do this beautiful thing. Olive oil, drizzled. Why am I putting olive oil on top of the bread? You'll see now. This is 23 karat gold leaf. Placing it on the bun, because why not? To make it more, you know, luxurious. And I'm not charging 10 times the price more, just like NewsRed does. So, covering this beautiful baby with gold, because why not? Because we can, because we want to, because we want to be excessive. This is the world's most expensive sandwich. We need something that the eye sees it and immediately understands. It's not an everyday item. And now you have it. This is the Billionaire Sandwich. As you can see, it's massive, but it's such a beauty. It's quite something. No, insane. It needs to be, when you eat a sandwich, you're not going kind with it. You want to get nasty, you want to get dirty. And if you do it with gold, caviar and truffle, Wagyu, guys, next fucking level. Of course, please, guys, like and subscribe to the channel, comments, what do you think of this sandwich? Do you want one? I'll arrange one to send over to you. You know, like and subscribe. A lot of collaborations are coming with massive people. Amazing YouTubers all around the world. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned.